Good morning. On behalf of the faculty, students, and administration of the MacDuffie School, I present to you the class of 2026.
On behalf of the faculty, staff, silent. I would like to extend a special welcome to the former faculty and staff and current and past leaders for joining us today. Not sure I saw everyone, but these do include past faculty Don Buda and James Sorcinelli, past advisory board member Dave Denham, current advisory board members Elizabeth Wood, Erica LaChance, on favor. And if I missed you, apologies. Please stand as a group and be recognized for your volunteer contribution. Mary, Speaker, Mr. Well, history. Graduates from 14 different countries who make up the class. The MacDuffie School is a rigorous college preparatory school whose mission is to foster in all students the intellectual habits of mind, high ethical standards, and effective diversity required for becoming effective individuals in their personal and work lives and moral and responsible. One of the great measures of becoming effective individuals is the ability to have an impact on those around them. Expand our circle. I want to thank each senior class. All have completed graduates today. This class flexing your high school. In the future. Your next destination with the challenge in this. You will have it at there. We can have around. In addition, I want to make particular mention of in this way. The student body was represented by President Mary Reyes, Vice President Lucy Boyd, all school president Vice President Erwin Silver. In addition, seniors include 25 serve as a prefect or we will take a moment to thank students for supporting their class. Will you please stand and be recognized? Passage of our lives is marked by a memorable moment, graduation, births, those, but of course, your memorable moments spent extending back through your time. I am convinced that your experience with our little tight-knit diverse in this day and age, people are questioning the value of academic institutions and making transactional choices of what and where to study. I am here one last time to put in a desperate plea for you to choose to learn what you love and to love what you learn. It lasts even evening's academic convocation, I quoted Albert Einstein, and I'll do it again today. Einstein wrote, "The important thing is to not stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existence." He also wrote, "I have no special talent, I am only passionately curious." And finally, innovation comes from people who take joy in their work, and diversity is the engine of invention. In none of these quotes is the sense that he was asking questions because he wanted a high-paying job or to be successful in the eyes of others. He found something he loved, enjoyed, and he did great things. I only wish that for you, our class of 2026. And I'm so hopeful to hear from you about the stories that you write. This morning we celebrate this class of seniors, local, national, and international class, a broad range of academic, athletic, artistic, and altruistic interests. As seniors, I hope that you will remain connected to each other at the school, and you will return to MacDuffie for reunion and to make new memories. We look forward to hearing about your impact on the world. I say this part in particular to my AP statistics class. I hope that your impact will be both statistically significant and practically. I would like to now recognize a gift by our graduating seniors. They have chosen to donate a new indoor seat for our front hallway to replace the hardwood church pew, some more outdoor furniture, and a permanent fire pit area to help our busy MacDuffie students to relax. Thank you to the seniors on behalf of the school. I would also like to recognize the generosity of our senior class parents, who all year donated their time and their effort for also to the MacDuffie annual fund. Thank you to the parents of our seniors. It was again my pleasure to welcome you, and with the help of our speakers and presenters today, to join with you in celebrating. Mariel joined the MacDuffie School community in 2021 as an 8th grade student. She has demonstrated determination and resilience throughout her academic career. A sport athlete and an active contributor to campus life. Her dedication to our school community led to the distinguished honor of receiving the Head Circle Award for Leadership last year. Attending Stetson University in the fall. Lucy Boyd joined the MacDuffie School community in 2023 as 10th grade. Her journey from Vietnam to the United States reflects both her ambition and her resilience. She quickly embraced the challenges of the American education system and culture, demonstrating independence and a genuine desire to learn. Lucy has become a role model within our community for young women and young men alike, and intends to pursue STEM and business at university. She was elected junior and senior class vice president due to her relentless attitude and her willingness to support others. Lucy will be attending Northeastern University. Arwen Silva joined the MacDuffie School community as a little experienced in 2019. While always a strong and independent student, she's matured into a thoughtful leader with a deep passion for the intersection of art and history. She is known for combining her intellectual curiosity with her artistic talent and has been a driving force in MacDuffie's art and creative programs. She has served as a dramaturg, costume designer, playwright, and performer, while also serving in several roles within student council, including student body vice president. Arlen was recipient of the Head Circle Award for Community and the University of Rochester Frederick Douglass and Sissy Anthony Awards at the end of her junior year, a significant honor for MacDuffie students. Arwen will be attending the University of New Hampshire in the fall. Please join me in welcoming Mary, Lucy, and Arwen as the class of 2026 senior students.
Morning, everyone. Thank you for coming. When I first started writing this speech, I kept thinking about what really makes the school different. And honestly, it's not the classes or the campus, it's the people and the community that we do. And but when I think about what I'll actually remember from going to school here, it's the people and the moments that we share. One of the best parts about being here is that friendships don't really stay within one grade or group of people. Over the past 5 years, I've become close to people who graduated before, and now as a senior, I've had the chance to build friendships with students in these buildings. It's crazy realizing that people you used to look up to are now in college, or are becoming that person for someone else. It's the van rides back from away games when everyone's tired, hungry, and somehow still loud. It's the random volleyball games at the gym with people you don't really expect to hang out together. It's the walks to Sydney after school or the time spent at the student center where somehow everyone ends up at some point during the day. And honestly, some of the best conversations happen there. Whether people were pretending to do homework, listening to music, playing games, or just talking, it became a place where different groups could see their past. What makes MacDuffie special is that everyone comes from a different place and different backgrounds. Before coming here, I don't think I realized how much learn from just being around people who know differently than you did. Here I learned about cultures, traditions, languages, and perspectives, just through everyday conversation with classmates, teammates, and friends. Some of those friendships have even stemmed across countries. Freshman year, I played softball with a group of girls from school, and even now, years later, we're still in touch. I think that says a lot about the bonds formed here, because the friendships you make don't disappear after a season ends or someone graduates. It's living here. At a lot of schools, people stay in their own groups, but here it seems harder to do that. Eventually, you end up sitting next to someone in class or going on a trip together, sharing a van ride or working with people you barely knew before. And sometimes those small interactions turn into real friendships. I think that's something really valuable to take with us after graduation. In life, we're always going to meet people with different experiences and perspectives. And MacDuffie gave us a chance to learn how to appreciate that instead of avoid it. So while we're all leave here and go in different directions, I hope we're going to enjoy the friendships, the conversations, the free vlogs, the laughter, and the moments I share your time. Thank you. When I was little, I remember vividly the day I transferred from kindergarten to elementary school. For almost a whole year, I cried to my parents every single day, begging them to take me back to kindergarten. And honestly, standing here right now, I feel a lot like that little feeling. That feeling of not wanting to leave a place that will fill me. This is our last day here. Literally because orders are being kicked out. Even though it's an ending, it's also the start of something completely new. As much as I hate saying goodbye to this chapter, I'm also so grateful of what's ahead of me and for the future waiting for each and every one of us. Today, I hope we can put aside all the stress, the challenges, the disappointments, and even the annoying little things that we complain about every day, just for a moment. I hope we can appreciate everything we have experienced here, the memories we made, the people around us, and the future that we are about to step into. I'm so thankful for this journey that I had at the MacDuffie School, and for all of the people that this school has invited to me. Some of these friendships and memories are things I know I will remember forever. And of course, today, I want to thank my parents and my family. They're truly the reason why I am standing here today. They always have told me how proud they are of me. But today, I want to be the one to say that I'm very grateful for everything that they have done for me. And I'm also so proud of everything that they have sacrificed to overcome and be where they are today. Mom and Dad, I love you so much. Kayo po may inyo lang, kayo po inyo lang. And to the class of 2026, even though this goodbye is difficult, I hope we walk into our future with excitement and confidence in yourselves, no matter your life takes. Thank you. Good morning. For those of you who may not know me, my name is Armin Silva, and this year I was honored to have the role of student body vice president. This ceremony today marks the end of my 7th year at the MacDuffie School, and I know that I can say without a doubt, these last 7 years have been an experience I will never forget. I have seen and met so many amazing people, students, faculty, and staff. I've watched them come to MacDuffie's community is always weather changes than any other aspect. Everyone remembers 2020, COVID. I was at the end of my 6th grade year when the world shut down, and we faced unfathomable changes head on. It took a few years for everything to return back to normal, but through that, I'm able to see just how strong these events have made our class, the class of 2026. Change always happens, whether it is changing who you eat lunch with, which teachers you have, or how you expect. But how you react to change is what will define you. Our next step in life is a new kind of change, for all of us. For some of us, it will be away from home for the first time, getting used to normal life at a new college. For others, the wonderful borders who make MacDuffie the fantastic place that it is, it will still be a new step, a new world, a new dorm. This is what makes MacDuffie so special. Our school has taught me so much, how to grow, how to learn, how to connect with my peers. And I know that at its very core, the school has taught me not only how to survive on my own, but how to thrive. So thank you, students, family, friends, teachers, for giving not only me, but every student graduating today the skills to survive this ever-changing world. I leave you with one last wise word of advice. Do great things, take the lead. Thank you.
Thank you again to our wonderful senior students. I would now like to introduce Eddie Wu, class of 2026, as he will perform the violin concerto in D major, opus 35, by Peter Coolidge to Commencement. You're going to miss Eddie's talented MacDuffie. Thank you so much. The students have asked Mr. Dan Tarabella to present their commencement address. It is an honor to introduce Mr. Tarabella, History Chair, as the speaker for 2026 commencement. Mr. Tarabella reminded me on Thursday that the last time he gave this address was during my first year at MacDuffie and our first year over in campus in 2012. Given that everything lasts forever, I was able to look at my remarks then, and I have to admit they were a bit dry, even for me. To wit, he received his bachelor's degree in history from Abbey College and his master's degree in Greek and Roman history from the University of Chicago. He taught history at Western New England University and classical history, ancient Greek and Latin at Trinity College, before beginning his career at MacDuffie in the history and world languages departments. Now I really started to hit my stride by showing off what I knew about Mr. Tarabella. In his 5 years at MacDuffie, 15 years ago, he's acquired a reputation as a connoisseur of vests and pocket watches, and is generally known by his teachers with classrooms adjacent to his as the loudest faculty member on campus. Some of these things remain true. However, I've learned more about Mr. Tarabella in the intervening 14 years. First, he is a superhero of sorts. He takes on a very unassuming air, but get him in front of students, talking passionately about Virgil or the Missouri Compromise, and he transforms into a passionately animated teacher. Students can't help but be engaged. Second, he and I are of a similar vintage and share a taste in 80s retro/new wave music. It's been refreshing to have someone nod with understanding when I talk about Susie and the Banshees, Bauhaus, or the Vapors, rather than looking at me like I'm very, very. Finally, Mr. Tarabella is, what's the word for it? Someone who knows a lot about everything. Mr. Tarabella, what's that word? Yes, a polymath. He has such a deep understanding about everything to fall back upon. What a blessing for his students. The opponents in As Schools Match Wits are first as long as he competes, but we can all agree that his students are truly, truly blessed. Please join me in welcoming today's honored speaker, Mr. Daniel Tarabella.
Thank you, class of 2026, for granting me the honor of addressing you. I realize, however, that the criteria for my selection were quite likely, one, I, unlike others, actually said yes, and two, unlike others, there's probably very little chance that I'm going to cry. But in all seriousness, I am honored by the opportunity. Hope that my words will provide you with a little meaning. Well, to quote from the Roman orator Cicero, O tempora, O mores. A literal translation doesn't quite do it. Oh, the times, oh, the customs. A looser and better one would be, what times we live in. I admit that I've had a hard time coming up with inspiring things to say for you. In 2012, I lauded the virtues of the humanities and the liberal arts education and encouraged the graduates not to forget that college should ultimately be about the life of the mind and the pursuit of knowledge as an end in itself, not simply as a means to an end. It's a noble sentiment then as well as now, to be sure, but as I speak here in one of the 5 colleges that now has become one of the 4 colleges, I'm a little worried. Now, you've probably seen clips from university commencement speeches in which graduates have vented their fears and frustrations at the prophets expounding on the virtues of AI. They've booed loudly, enthusiastically, relentlessly, mercilessly. And that actually makes me optimistic because it's evidence of reflective and critical minds at work. I have another quote from Cicero. It's a little longer, but it's not difficult to get his point. Nespire autem quid antequam natus sis accidit, id est semper rerum. Not to know what happened before you were born is to be forever a child. It is a sentiment historians adore, of course, because at least for now it keeps us employed. But it is useful for everyone, and it's especially valuable in a time of rapid and fundamental changes, such as the ones we are experiencing now, but have experienced before. One of the recipients of the newly minted graduate's Ruse was in the process of comparing the onset of AI to the Industrial Revolution. Okay, that makes sense, but she said it in a way that made it seem like the Industrial Revolution had been a wholly good thing, something fully and blindly embraced. Like it or not, regardless of its impact on society, on work, and on the environment, any student who has even the barest familiarity with the Industrial Revolution knows that this is ridiculous. People then were just as concerned as people now about their futures, and not only about their economic futures, but their futures in an existential sense. What will they be if they possess skills and talents and knowledge that may soon no longer be in demand? Once you learn and realize that we've been here before, it can reassure you, or it can make you angry. Either way, such a realization comes from not simply accepting things as inevitable. I hope that you, moving on in your education, take the opportunity to acquire that perspective that comes from critical thought and a questioning attitude. Perspective is a good word, again, from two Latin words, to look through, to see beyond what is held in front of you and maybe blocking your view, or to see the proverbial forest through the trees. Indeed, college is a time for independence. There's no more dress code. You can go to lectures in your jammies if you want, but independence in thought is not as easy to maintain, especially now. When there is so much information readily available instantaneously, it becomes easy to delude oneself into thinking that one is now an expert. So many people claim to know and are willing to shut off all debate, including, and unfortunately, some in academia, where the free exchange of ideas is, or should be, its defining characteristic. Now, I'm not advocating for any specific side or ideology in the ongoing debate about free speech, and it's been ongoing since at least ancient Athens and the time of Socrates, or in the latest round of the so-called culture wars, but simply encouraging you to always ask questions. The philosopher Immanuel Kant made the Latin phrase, sapere aude, dare to know, the motto of the Enlightenment. I would suggest a slight update. Rogare aude, dare to ask, or even dubitare aude, dare to doubt. And I would also suggest something to keep in your mind, not in the back, but in the front, so you can easily access it whenever someone confidently asserts something with self-assurance. A professor, a fellow student in a seminar, a visiting speaker. But for whatever reason, no matter how confidently they say it, you're just not buying it. Try saying, yeah, but, and you can add whatever you want to after the ellipsis. Yeah, but, just keep asking, keep thinking, keep reading books with pages that you turn, not scroll. Keep doubting, keep wondering, and with those attitudes, you will infuse light into an academic world that can certainly use it. For you do have power. Those of us who have had the opportunity to teach and to learn with you have seen that power. Most days, let's be honest, some days are more productive than others. But nevertheless, by your attentiveness and your desire to learn, your enthusiasm, your willingness to work hard, to meet the challenges put before you, you have made us feel that we are so very fortunate to do what we do, so very fortunate to share our passion and our joy with students who appreciate such things and who make us feel inspired and fulfilled. take that power and use it wisely. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Caravello. Students, I think you got what you were looking for there, didn't you?
I would now like to introduce the MacDuffie School Upper School Chorus, as they will perform My Wish for You by Mary Kay Dean. Thank you, Mr. Barnes, and thank you to our high school chorus. It's now my privilege to present the school's highest academic and citizenship awards to members of the senior class. Dean of Students, Mr. Domershank, and Dean of Boarding and Alumni Relations, Mrs. Lyman, who is retiring after 47 years. With the presentation of the awards. I think Mrs. Lyman has gotten having stand there while we applaud her. I think she's done. She deserves it. Leadership has always been a part of the student experience at MacDuffie. This year's seniors took part in the leadership practicum, where they plan, execute, reflect upon, and present upon a meaningful leadership experience as part of their graduation requirement. 5 students were identified by their advisor as having completed a practicum of distinction. I will ask them to come forward to receive their certificates and to remain on stage until all students have been called. Connie Hong. Mary Grace. Arwen Silva. Megan Fu. And Eddie Wu. Congratulations to these seniors on receiving your practical of distinction. The Skylar Anderson Coughlin Class of 2015 Memorial Scholarship was established by Skylar's mother, Shauna, to recognize a graduating senior who represents the qualities that Skylar exhibited at the MacDuffie School. These qualities are a dedication to all areas of learning and life at MacDuffie, a love of humor and laughter, and a friend to all. This year, the recipient is Megan. The Alumni English Prize is given each year to the senior who excels in the study of English. This year, the award goes jointly to Ilgen Essen, and Andrew Cochini. Nyberg History Prize is awarded each year to a student who excels in the study of history. This year, the award goes to James Wells. Latin Prize is awarded to a senior who's excelled in the study of Latin. This year, the award goes to Andrew Cochini. The Spanish Prize is awarded to a senior who's excelled in the study of Spanish. This year, the award goes to Ilgen Essen. senior who has excelled in the study of the English language. This year, the award goes to Lena Long. The Catherine S. Blakesley Mathematics Prize is given each year in memory of Catherine S. Blakesley, who was a faculty member at MacDuffie for 20 years. The recipient of the Blakesley Award this year is Jane Fannin. Science Prize is presented annually to the outstanding science student in the senior class. The recipient's name will be engraved on a plaque, which will be on permanent display on the entry wall of the classroom wing. This year's Science Prize winner is May Brewer. Class of 1896 Gainers Prize is given each year to reward the senior who has demonstrated the greatest academic growth during his or her years at MacDuffie. The recipient of the Gainers Prize this year is Landon DeLuca. The Roberta M. Graham Prize for Reflective Thinking is awarded each year to the senior who has shown in both written and oral work the desire and ability to consider problems in a thoughtful, philosophical spirit. This year, the Roberta M. Graham Prize goes to Tani Hong. Badge for Athletics is given in memory of Francis Sartwell, MacDuffie class of 1896, and recognizes the seniors who demonstrated athletic excellence in sportsmanship and team leadership. This year, the blue badge is awarded to Elijah Avery Turner. The Hoffman Prize for Outstanding Achievement in Visual Arts is awarded each year to the senior whose involvement in visual art deserves special recognition. This year, the prize goes to Arwen Silva. The Dance Award is given to the senior who has demonstrated exceptional achievement in dance and has generously shared their talent with the MacDuffie community. The Dance Award goes to Cecilia Joseph. demonstrated exceptional achievement in theater. This year, the award goes to Nancy Brown. Music Award, originally established by Creek Kohonic in honor of her mother, Frances Leodrakis, is awarded to the senior who shows excellence in music on and off campus. This year, the prize goes to Eddie Wood. Memorial Award is given each year to the senior who best exemplifies the characteristics of Corinne Polari, class of 1977. Outstanding citizenship, congeniality, and school spirit. This year, the award goes to Lauren Cross. The Shirley L. Cohen Memorial Award is presented each year to the senior who, in the opinion of the faculty and the student council, has demonstrated the greatest concern for, devotion to, and interest in the welfare of fellow students. This year, the winner of the Cohen Award is Arlen Silva. The Faculty and Head of School Prize is given to students whose extraordinary accomplishments might not otherwise receive adequate recognition. My notes say this award goes to 2 students, which is kind of funny because, well, 3 of them are named Kylie, so really it's 4 students. I will call them forward now individually. Kylie Chung. Kylie Lee. Kylie Jiang. Are there any other Kylies? No? All right, then Nikhil and Jetty. Every year we have the honor of honoring the students who started MacDuffie in the 6th grade and have been with us for 7 years. At other schools, I've heard this referred to as the Survivor Certificate, as this is a reward for many things, but most of all, for perseverance. I am proud and honored to have spent the last 7 years working with this group of students. As you've heard, this is a group that arrived on campus in 2019 and had experienced the COVID shutdown, emergency online classes, a reopening of outdoor classrooms, another shutdown, more emergency online classes, space heaters for art, dance, music, and history, and another remote period and reopening. And despite all this, if I can hearken to last night's comments, they persisted with patience. I've been lucky enough to teach all four of them. Some of them in honors geometry, some in AP stats, and poor Nikhil in both. I've had a lot of fun on stage with Darwin, traveled to China with Kylie, and Andrew take on the run for hope and surpass me quite quickly as a goal. Each has shown incredible growth, and I see them showing leadership, and it all shows up in different ways, and in the end, it's not what it's all about. I would like to thank these four for their contribution to MacDuffie, and would now like to call upon our 7-year seniors to come forward to receive the recognition. Andrew Goodwin. Nikhil Jet. Kylie Lee. And Arwen Silva. We will now recognize senior students who have achieved academic honors. These honors were awarded last evening at our academic convocation ceremony. Eligible students must carry at least 5 courses and must pass all their courses. Students received various honor corps to recognize them. I would now ask that all of our honorees stand and face the audience so that you may be recognized for your academic honors. Also at last evening's convocation, we inducted 10 students into the MacDuffie chapter of the Cum Laude Society. Recognizing more than simply academic achievement, Cum Laude also promotes the principles of justice, honor, and moral excellence. Current members of the senior class, Kylie Chung, Andrew Gugini, Nikhil Injetti, Kylie Lee, and Eddie Wu, were joined by the following senior members: Bilgan Hessen, Tammy Hong, Jane Fan, Arwen Silva, May Lu, and Hollis Wong. I ask that all senior cum laude members stand and face the audience to be recognized for their accomplishments. And now, by the power entrusted to me by the MacDuffie School, I am pleased to present diplomas to the graduates of the class of 2026.
Will the first row left please rise? Andrew Hadley. Elijah Avery Turner.
Mikhail Barkidarya. Laura Budar. Kim Hoing Haley Hui. Gui Ning Guo Lucy. Will the first row right please rise? Riley Dunn. Lauren Linda Cross. Esar Lama Gayaya. Landon William DeLuca. Sophia Deach. Zerkan Arda Akachukasha. Ben Elisar. CCC. Will the second row left please rise? Bilgan Essex. Sega Fukushima. Andrew Gogini. Bill Pinchetti. Joan Riley Judge. Lay John Cho Duane. Please be seated. Will the second row right please rise? Dare Lee. Kylie Lee. Stingray Lee. Carmen Liao Joan. Cecilia Liu Xingshu. Lina Liu. Sebastian Suke Valdes. Please be seated. Will the third row left please rise? Cici Liu Yu Shui. Rocky McCann. Robert Melcounia.
Watra Aziz. Alil Azumar. Maria Parlabilek. Please be seated. Will the third row right please rise? Tianka. Beck, Na, Yen. Ana, Bao, Tan. Sabrina, Titi, Chue. Nancy, Jingy, Run. Mariel, Isabella, Reyes. Patrick, Sager. Natalie Silva. Please be seated. Will the fourth row left please rise? Stuart, Eden, Amanda. Samuel John Thompson. Will the fourth row right please rise? Michaelo Vojinovich. Good day, Duke. Hollis Wall. James Thomas Wells. Chen E. Eddie Wu. Bogdanovich Costa. Please be seated.
Will the graduates please rise and face the audience? I present to you the MacDuffie class of 2023. Please face forward. Graduates, as you disperse for the summer and head off to your new adventures, I wish you great happiness and success. May you represent MacDuffie well and with pride as you continue your life's journey. A note to all, immediately following the ceremony, you're invited to a reception at Kendale Hall. You will basically follow the line. Exit left from Abbey Chapel and follow the line to Kendale Hall. Families will be ushered to the first floor. Graduates will go to the second floor to be received by faculty and staff and then join their families. I now ask you to rise for the singing of the alma mater, which is printed on the back of your program, and remain standing for the reception.
Thank you.